Mental alchemy. Mental alchemy. Mental alchemy.
Yeah, I got this hooker too, man. This thing is off the chain. You feel me? Yeah, y'all gotta watch that because that's what it is. So now, what I want to drive home to the point is you have to try new things no matter what. Always and forever experimenting with new things. If you don't try, you're never gonna know, right? This is called knowledge, wisdom, understanding. The knowledge is you understanding the information, right? From an intellectual point. The wisdom is you actually doing the work, cultivating that understanding within your being, and then the understanding is you birthing the child or making it happen or having that aha moment where you're like, oh wow, okay, now I get it. You feel me? So until you try these different things, right, you're never gonna get nowhere in your being. All the time. All the time. For instance, when I started my fast, there was no way I was just I started reading that what's her name? JJ book. Her name is JJ something. It was like 10-day green smoothie fast. And literally then 10 days I thought I was gonna die. I was on day 4 and I thought I was gonna die. And you can eat boiled eggs. That was crazy, right? But I did it, I was in that space of, still indulging in the world and all of that, right? And just being, just being whatever. And I did it and I broke through and this shit. Even after that breakthrough, it wasn't nothing. Not until Khadijah told me I had to do a 15-day fast, right? And I was like, what? What, nigga? 15 days? I just did a 10 days where I could still eat boiled eggs. The hell you talking about? 15 days. Right? And, I'm thinking back at that time, I was so engulfed in my spiritual journey and what she said, that I was going to end up doing and stuff like that, that I was like, all right, well, fuck it, if this is what my assignment is, then let me go ahead and tap in. So I did it and I was like, man, I was engulfed in a whole nother wave, a whole nother zone, right? Because it was hard, but I was enjoying the experience because I was really tapped into my meditation at the time. I was balancing out my chakras so my emotions wasn't in the way, especially with the food thing. So now, as I'm doing all this work, right, spiritual work, I start to come into an understanding of self so heavy, right? Tears are coming down my eyes in my meditation. This love frequency is popping up, right? Because my heart chakra was always open, right? I've always been somebody that was a giver and, showing love to people and all that other stuff, right? Showing love to my homeboys and stuff like that, right? People taking advantage of me, but I'm like, okay, whatever, I ain't tripping, right? But then when I started tapping in even heavier, I started understanding, oh, this is not about me showing love to the world. This is about me showing love to myself. And in me showing love to myself, everything from outside of my world starts to get better. Everything starts to turn up in my being. But that's something you have to go through in the work. That's something you have to really tap into when you're putting in this work, right? When you're putting in this thing we call this love frequency. I don't know why I can't see. Hold on, let me see if I'm still on this. Let's see, family. Okay, IG. Okay, I'm back, I think. So you want to do that, family, because at the same time, every time you're trying something new, right? You're tapped into a whole nother energy, a whole nother zone that you can learn from and grow from and say, aha, right? Whether that be astral traveling, right? All these books give me all these damn astral traveling trips. Try that shit. Do that shit. What you scared of? Nah, that shit ain't gonna work. Nah, that shit don't work. Nah, I just stay doing what I do. That's where you've been mind controlled at, family. People want you to stay in that comfortable zone. This is an uncomfortable experience. This is called spiritual work. It's going to be uncomfortable. You got to try this shit. That's what I'm telling you. And until you try it, you're never going to know. Because you're too scared or lazy to put in the actual work. You feel me? Stop smoking weed for 10 days. I dare you to. Bet you can't do it, nigga. Alright, y'all boys is gonna hear me one of these days. Because if you don't want to know yourself, that's cool. I'm just here to help and assist and help people understand, a little bit about what I went through. But at the same time, until we all collectively understand that this is called the work. This is what it is. It's called yin and yang. This is called this balance thing. This is called us actually putting ourselves in a zone, in a place of, uncomfortability, right? You got to break past that. You will not die. Go, when you are going to die, go see that movie Awake. You're going to die when you die. I can actually break that Awake down right now, but I'm going to let y'all make it because I know a lot of people ain't seen it. Unless, look, this what I'm going to do. Nah, I can't. I'm going to let y'all wait because I know it just came out. All right, look, how about this? You put a 1 in the chat and I'm going to break it for you. Put a 1 in the chat and I'll break the whole thing real quick. From what I remember. Okay, I don't see them ones. Them ones better come fast. See, y'all doing it on IG pretty fast, but I ain't tripping. Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about, man. This is called chaos, right? And chaos is something completely different. Ooh, boys got the ones up. The ones up. Wait. Okay. Boys got them ones up. Okay. I hear y'all. See y'all. Okay. Whew. So look, okay, because I don't want to be all whatever. But let's get to it. Let's get to the point of it all, right? I'm gonna just give y'all the point of it all. So y'all don't have to be Now awake, right? The death and rebirth, right? The death and rebirth. Awake is just you being awake. Go see my 5-pointed star video, right? Go see my 5-pointed star video on YouTube. You're conscious. Cool. Right? You're awake. But until you die, until you do the work, till you reach that point of exhaustion of that death realm, right? Till you go through something uncomfortable, that's when you illuminate or are rebirthed or are reborn, right? Even in the Christian thing, when she got baptized at the end, basically, right? That's still the idea of going through the death realm and coming out alive. Okay? But until you go through the struggle, right? Until you go through the work, you're going to keep on being awake or woke or in the woke community. Now, the woke community is in black Afrocentric people. You know, that's some spiritual Christians. They still believe in something outside of themselves. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the chaos family that's not doing work. So there's still a difference in that. You can be conscious, right? Understand all this information, but if you're not doing no work, guess what, nigga? You ain't shit. You just like them woke niggas. So now you got all this conscious information, and just like them people on the movie Awake, your mind is fried. You going crazy, right? Because you just awake. But you really haven't went through the death realm. You really haven't went through this experience, right? You really ain't tapped into your power source, into your zone. So you're going to keep playing around, being conscious and stuff, because you is afraid or lazy or not putting in the work for your own spiritual being to be spiritually illuminated. You have to feel that shit. No way around it. Trust and believe. You must go through that realm. Sit your ass in dark. Listen. I used to sit in the dark. Right? Pitch dark. Just to see what I can see. Y'all know when y'all go to sleep, right? And it's at night and you start seeing them light waves. You know what I'm saying? You like halfway up and halfway asleep. You start seeing them light waves in it. You have to break through that realm. You have to go, you have to say, fuck it, I'm gonna die, nigga. Yeah, nigga, what? Yeah. And that's where you illuminate. It's not as hard as y'all think. Y'all just don't want to break through that shit. Y'all don't want, fuck it, I'm gonna die. What's up? You gonna die anyway, nigga. This is called falling in love with death. Chaos being. Right? So, y'all know y'all in that zone, y'all in that space, right? Y'all seeing the light, y'all sitting there, and then what happens? The fear kicks in, right? And then you start to be like the people on the Awake movie. You start to be, frantic and stuff. And what them people on the Awake movie, they was fighting, right, against the opposition of the world, which is everybody else. Because like I said, black and white, they playing chess, right? Black chess pieces, white chess pieces. You ain't in none of that shit. That shit doesn't matter to you. You just observing the game. If you claiming to be a chaos being, if you're the chaos family, all you doing is seeing it from afar. Right? We can have, dialogue about it and all that and have fun with it, but the emotional stir up about it is not you. Yeah, you. Talking to you, nigga. So you have to understand within your being, if you're trying to get to that other side, you have to die. But it's not really a death. It's just you dying from this what they call the ego death, right? The doubting Thomas, right? So you can wake up out of the matrix and become Neo or the one. Okay, so it's gonna be uncomfortable because just like Neo, he was like, I don't know, you know what his name, Thomas, right? So he's, I don't know if this is. No, you gotta actually get through that point and get through that veil that's gonna push you to another side. Uh-oh. And you know, and you kind of, you got to just take your mind there, because at the same time, it is a lot of work and it is a lot of emotional things, and the distraction of the day is heavy. Yeah, that plant medicine, oh boy, you ain't ever lying truth and chakras, but at the same time, you can do it without it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you take shrooms, a certain amount of shrooms is just gonna take you there, regardless of if you're ready or not. You can be like, no, I ain't ready, no. And the key is, you know, just embrace it and just feel it and just be like, all right, well, here we go. Here we go. You feel me? And once you get to that space, right, then you start to realize, oh, this shit ain't shit. I remember my second ayahuasca trip. I was like, wow, this world really ain't shit. And that's where the power lies, and that's the power you have within yourself, as long as you're ready to fight, as long as you're ready to battle. Now, I get it. Listen, I ain't trying to be, coarse and all of that with y'all or whatever. I'm just trying to get y'all to a space to understand the level of work it's going to take, or the level of understanding for you to be like, oh, okay, I got to get to that place of no self, or I got to move into a place of unconditional love for myself, that shit, if anything happens, I'm ready to die. But listen, you're not going to die. That's what I'm trying to explain. You're not going to go. You just got to be ready to go there. So when you up at night seeing these light waves, fall into that. Be like, okay, let me embrace this, because there's something here, right? Start talking to the light. What's up? Well, hey, what's up? What y'all on? What's good? Don't be embarrassed. Don't be, who cares? What you embarrassed for? What, nigga? Embarrassed about yourself? It's just an energy inside of you that's expressing itself inside. So take yourself there. Take yourself into that chaos zone. Take yourself into that bag. You feel me? Man, shout out to the family, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all like and share the video. Y'all give it in. Look, I'm gonna try the perfect time in 44 minutes. I ain't playing Call the Cops. Dream Wise.